keeping you connected in more ways than one. This is Doc TV.
Hey, it's Ted Roop, and we are here at Hogtunes and Metrix Audio with the president and owner, Pez. Pez, thanks for having us here today.
Well, thanks, and welcome to our fine establishment.
We're happy to be here. Now, we're standing in front of a very cool motorcycle right now. This is a Kawasaki Vulcan that's going to be up for auction on our Radio for Radiation website.
Yeah, we did a deal with the Supercross Champion, Ryan Villopoto. The bike was custom built for him after his third Supercross Championship. A bunch of us vendors were invited to participate in it. The bike was done. I got it from him. We actually did the deal the day he won his fourth consecutive championship. The bike's been across the States with our distributor there, and we brought it up to Canada and wanted to do the auction deal for Radio for Radiation.
Now, this Ryan Villopoto is not just any motocross racer. He is the who's who, the Wayne Gretzky, if you will, of motocross.
You know, Simcoe County is awesome for its power sports people, and I'm pretty involved with that. Anybody who follows motocross at any level will know Ryan Villopoto as the top guy in the last 15 years.
Now, this bike is going to be heading out on tour this winter as well. Tell us about that.
Well, the distributor I use globally owns Parts Europe, Parts Unlimited in the States, and Parts Canada. And one of my deals was that I wanted to bring attention to the auction by having the bike go across Canada at all the major bike shows Parts Canada will have a booth at. So this is going to be a major draw for their booth and draw attention to the auction at the same time.
So this bike is pretty tricked out. There's a lot of cool features on here. Why don't you take us through some of the features on this bike?
Well, the bike is a 2013 Vaquero. It's got 128 miles that Ryan put on at a charity ride after Anaheim, or right before Anaheim won in 2014. So our friends over at RC Components donated the custom rims for the bike. Dunlop gave some Elite 3 tires. Clockworks out of Dakota did the windshield for it. My company was invited to do an amplifier and speakers, which are in the bike. It's actually serial number 001. We flew it in for the bike. We custom did the RV2 grills on our 3D printer here to help doll the bike up. The exhaust is done by Cobra. Paint was done by Kelly & Sons, all the flame job over the stock paint. Saddleman did a custom seat with the Ryan Villopoto logos in it. And the air ride suspension, custom made for this bike, was done by Legend Suspensions, also out of Dakota.
Pez, not only does this bike come with all the extras that are on the motorcycle, but it comes with some extras that are off of it as well.
You know, as a Supercross fan, if I was to bid on a bike like this, I would want to make sure there was some authentic goodies that came with it. This plaque I'm holding is an article that was in a nationally published U.S. magazine. And there's 4 of these done, and Ryan signed them personally, and one of the 4 will go to the winning bidder.
And it comes with all the stock parts that were taken off of it to put the extra parts on it. Yeah,
factory speakers, factory seat, factory windshield, factory rims and tires. Everything comes as a whole package.
Just need a frame and you can build a whole other motorcycle.
Well, that might make bids go up now, won't it?
So Pez, you've given us the tour. It's an amazing bike. What would you say this thing is worth?
You can still buy a brand new Vulcan Vaquero 2013 model for $18,800 in Canadian dollars. You know, with all of the goodies added, all the labor, I think conservatively to roll this bike out the door the way it sits would be $30,000.
Now, it's going to be up for auction on our websites, KICX106.com, 1041thedoc.com, on their Radio for Radiation page. But if somebody wanted to buy it outright tomorrow, could they do that?
Well, the bike will go across Canada as part of the Parts Canada tour. That is something I'm obligated to. But if they wanted to come up with 30 grand or more, we're definitely open to talking.
That's excellent. KICX106.com, 1041thedoc.com. Look for our Radio for Radiation page. Pez, thanks for having us here.
Thank you very much. We're happy to support it any way we can.
Keeping you connected in more ways than one. This is Doc TV.